So how do you get over abuse? Hey guys, it's John here, sitting here drinking my cup of coffee in the morning. That little giggle's just for Marcy. I I got a comment this morning that I like to go through and talk about, and it's a comment that I can speak from personal experience on. So it's something that I think a lot of people need to hear. So let me just read it. How do I get over abuse from my childhood from my parents, abuse from my ex-partner, and losing my son to an ex? I feel like I've stopped at the moment, and I'm not moving on and trusting people. Please tell me I have tried to move on, and I seem to think about all the bad stuff in my life. I can't seem to connect with anyone, and I don't know who myself is. So first of all, I'm sorry that you're going through this. This is a tough situation. You've had a lot of really hard experiences in your life, and they've given you a powerlessness belief. And that's what this is. This is a powerlessness belief. You've been basically made to feel as if the world is out to get you, and you're a victim of it, and you can't seem to live up to the expectations of others, or be loved and receive love. I come from an abusive background. I had a father who was not very kind, and I'm not going to delve deep into what that was about, but there came a point in my life where I had to literally say, that part of my life is done. I had to literally put a period at the end of the last chapter and say, boom, today is a clean slate. Today is a clean slate. Because if you don't release that, drop the anchors of that, you're going to perpetually be living into that belief. So today, I am starting with a clean slate and creating new beliefs. The Bible says you must be born again, and you must become as a child to enter the kingdom of heaven. A child has no beliefs. Being born again means the beliefs are gone. You've wiped them out. You've started over. You've come back to this space of a clean slate without beliefs or dogmas or abuse that has given you a disempowerment. So it really comes down to you saying this. And when any of those negative thoughts come in, you have to, in this new clean slate, when something negative thought pops in your mind, you have to say, that's not on my slate. That's not on my slate, so that's not coming on my slate. I'm not transcribing the past onto my now. You have to literally let go of the anchors. The more you look back and you define yourself as a victim of the things that have happened in your life, the more you're transcribing the past onto your present. So that's done. Okay, I've been through that. I'm no longer living a tragedy. I'm now living a comedy. I'm now living into an experience of joy. I'm staying focused on what's coming towards me as opposed to what's dragging me back. I am choosing what's coming towards me. I get to create what's coming towards me. I get to tell the universe, this is what I am doing. I am empowered, and I am joyfully receiving a life surrounded by people I love, doing something that I love, affecting the world in a very positive way. And you deserve it. You deserve it. Somebody commented telling you deserve it. You deserve it. You are part of God. There is no part of God that is less than any other. And you have the complete power of God within your hands. My son told me at 6 years old, he said, Daddy, God told me he's in everything and everyone, and we control the God part inside of us. Well, the God part inside of you can say, I am done. I am done with that experience. I am joyfully living forward into a beautiful life. Now, the last part of this, you ask about, I just can't seem to trust anyone or connect with anyone. The idea of trust, I'm not moving on and trusting people. Trust is developed by results over time. So start small. Choose to, put yourself out a little bit. When somebody comes in and it doesn't feel right to you, honor the feeling, right? Find somebody who makes you feel good, and if they're saying empowering things to you, then that's the person you want in your life. What are you doing? How are you creating? All focused on what you can do with your life, because that's the people you want in your life. That's the people you're creating into your life. Another thing you said in here is you don't know who yourself is. Now, let me tell you something. That's what's so great about what you're saying in that. That's wonderful. You have recognized that person in the past who was disempowered, that you don't recognize that person because that person isn't you. Your authentic self is empowered to do anything. And you don't even recognize yourself in those past situations, so that makes it easier to release. That wasn't me. I am this empowered person. My slate is clean, and I am living this moment forward as an empowered person. Not knowing yourself in the past is a blessing, because that means you don't relate to it. That means you're already shifting. You're already turning into this empowered person because you don't recognize that person back there. That means that person back there wasn't you. And that's awesome. That's exciting, right? So put a period at the end of your last chapter. Start writing a joyful, loving comedy, a rom-com, if you will, right? Start creating that life. And then when anything comes up, negate it. Say no. Stand your ground. Put that no with an exclamation point right behind it. Bob your head while you do it. I ain't doing that. Move on, right? You have that power. But that trust is going to be developed by results over time. As you say no and you start doing different things and you start seeing and experiencing new outcomes, your trust will grow. The other thing is the more authentic you are as following the things you love, and that is what being an authentic person is doing things you like, doing things you love to do. And the more you be authentic and do the things you like to do and go out and find new things. If you don't know what you like to do, go explore. Do I like to paint? Okay, I'm going to go try painting. Do I like to hike in the woods? I'm going to go hike in the woods. You start finding things. You go, okay, I really like this. Oh, no, this really wasn't for me, right? You start finding those things. As you find the things that you really like, you're going to start being surrounded by people that like the same things. And eventually the people that are around you who like the same things, they're going to like you for you. Because no one can see you if all they see is your need. If all they see is your victimhood, right? You want people to love you unconditionally, and they can't do that if they can't see you. So go out and don't worry about finding someone or being with someone. In this moment, just find yourself. So negate that past, drop those anchors, let that ship sail away from those rocks, right? And here, in this moment, define yourself. Figure out what you like. Spend this time learning you and loving you and coming back to loving you. And the more you love you and the more you put yourself out there as someone who loves what they're doing and loves doing these things, you're going to find people who will love you just for you. And that's really the key to this whole thing, is come back to you, not the victim, because that wasn't you, as you have already said. So I hope that answers your question. You have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See you. Bye.